Major announcement by the RBI puts a fresh lease of life in the Indian equity market. S&P downgrades India's GDP rating for the coming fiscal year. Plus the other important news which impacts the market. Hi there, my name is Hitesh and I welcome you all to Daily Market Updates by Trade Brains. So as usual, we begin our discussion by understanding the COVID situation in the country. In the last 24 hours, India has registered 3,82,315 cases, which makes the cumulative tally of people who are suffering from COVID in India to 2 crore 6 lakh people. And unfortunately, yesterday 3,780 people lost their life in fighting COVID. So the situation still is very grim. We need to be careful. We should stay indoors and not go out at all. And if we have to go out also, we should sanitize ourselves, wear a mask, and at all the time socially distance ourselves. This is a request from all of us. Please stay safe. The other major news update came from the RBI. So RBI makes liquidity available for healthcare facilities and small borrowers, and also extends a loan for restructuring benefits to small business and individual who didn't avail this opportunity earlier. So basically, RBI has kept an on-tap demand of 50,000 crore rupees, which will be used for COVID care and other benefits which are required to fight the situation of pandemic. This actually put in a lot of optimism in the market, and the market reacted by going up and ended near the high for the day. The market was looking for positivity, and it came from RBI when Shakti Kanta Das announced these major announcements. And in another announcement by RBI, the RBI has agreed to purchase GSEC, that is government securities worth 35,000 crores on May 20th. This is again going to put money into a system. So there has been overall positive sentiment which has come from RBI and which could be seen in the performance of equity market today. And the next major update is that INS Airawat will bring 3,650 oxygen cylinders and 8 ISO tanks from Singapore. This is a good news for India because we have been struggling with the supply of oxygen in India, and people are losing their life because of dearth of oxygen in India. With the availability of such a large number of oxygen cylinders and 8 ISO tanks, the situation won't completely be solved, but we'll have ample supply of oxygen, which will help us to fight the situation of pandemic in our country. And the next news, which is not so positive, that Standard & Poor's, that is a rating agency, has slashed India's GDP growth target to 9.8% for this fiscal year. In the March, they announced the GDP target for India to be 11%, but because of second wave of COVID and all the structural issues which India is facing because of COVID, they have slashed the GDP forecast to 9.8%. Although it didn't impact the market because the positive announcements came from RBI, which overshadowed this update from S&P. But in general, the forecast for Indian growth has been reduced by all the major rating agencies. Now jumping on to our favorite part, that is the number crunching part. So all the major indices like the Nifty, Sensex, and Bank Nifty, everything ended in the day in positive because of announcement made by RBI. The market accepted the announcements with open arms, and all the major indexes went up quite a bit today. Although they started near the lows of yesterday, but with continuous buying from the bulls in the market and profit booking from the shorts in the market, and plus major announcement by the RBI actually put optimism in the market, which actually made the market look very positive and ended the day near the high for the day. The top gainers for the day were Sun Pharma, UPL, and Axis Bank, and the top losers for the day were Adani Ports, Bajaj Finance, and SBI Life. All this data has been sourced from portal.tradebrains.in. Please visit the website and make use of all the benefits and all the features which are available. They have their own screener, they have their own watch list, they have their own portfolio back testing, plus other major investor portfolios are also available there. Please visit there and make use of it. And if you are someone who's willing to learn technical analysis, TradeBrains Academy has come up with a new course. It is called Technical Analysis Masterclass. Please visit the website of tradebrainsacademy.com and enroll yourself for the course and make the most of this learning. Now, what made the market move? The major impact from the market came from various factors. The RBI announcement played the most important role in moving the market up because the loans will be get restructured and the business and individuals are likely to benefit from it, which is where the optimism is set in the market, and all the major indices went up minimum of 1% for the day. And a sudden boost in performance of healthcare stock after RBI governor's speech because the money is flowing in the system. The healthcare system will be get benefited because the money is pumping into the development of the economy, plus also to fight the COVID situation in our country, which is where the sudden boost in the share price came after the RBI governor's speech. Now moving on to the technical side of the market. So this is the daily chart of Nifty. Now if you look at it, the overall sentiment in the market till the opening of today's candle was negative, and the market opened near the lows for the yesterday. But after the RBI governor's speech and optimism from the market, because the money is pumping in the system, the market went up and it actually had a very aggressive buying in the market, which is where today's low becomes a very important level for tomorrow. And I'm talking about the level of 14,530 is the most crucial level for tomorrow. If the market is able to sustain, which it should, above that level, we could be seeing the level of 14,800. And tomorrow also being the options expiry, which is where there is going to be a lot of tussle between bulls and bears. We could see bears trying to push the market down and bulls trying to push the market up. Eventually, by the midday, we should be having a decent understanding on and clear picture about where the market is trying to do. But overall, sentiment wise, the market looks bullish because we saw more buying pressure coming in the market. All the offers were being bought by bulls in the market, which is where we could see more gains in market coming tomorrow. And that is it from us on the technical side. Hopefully, this today's videos gave you a decent understanding of why the market moved, our COVID situation in the country, and all the other factors which are impacting the market. I urge you all to stay indoors and stay safe with your family. I thank you for your patient hearing. I'll again see you tomorrow in the daily market updates by Trade Brains. Thank you so much.